my journalist shit, my dog. Family, welcome back. What's good? Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. This is Comedians Interviewing Comedians and Shit, Kicking Shit Podcast. I am your host, Charles Brooks Jr. The guest I got with me today, man, it's a special treat. This is my dog right here, man. My guy's a comedian, a devoted husband. He drive trucks. he drive truck.
I used to drive trucks.
And tell jokes by night. Nah, I don't know. I ain't Shannon Sharp with this. With this intro shit. I just tell it how it is. Give it up for my dog though, Gary Nettles Jr. Man.
What's up? Kicking shit. We kicking shit today. What's up with the Charles?
Man, chilling.
I'm glad I'm here, man. I'm feeling good, man. Shit, I'm here at Big Labs Comedy Club. About to come about to go on stage and work on some shit. You know, it'd be about like 5-7 minutes. I had to make the standby list though, so.
But nah, that's what's up though, dog. I appreciate you. Like, I gotta start by saying, bro, I appreciate your time though, bro. Real talk. Like, I appreciate you taking the time out just to have this conversation with your boy, because you definitely on the move, bro. Like, real talk. You outside on the move right now, and you stopped to take time, bro. So I definitely gotta tell you appreciate your time, bro. But look, this podcast for us though, bro. Like, I definitely created it for people that I think is dope, bro. Like, I think people like you or like Corey, Switch, yeah, like I'm fans of y'all, like, and I just want to, you know what I'm saying, have conversations with y'all to help people like us, you know what I'm saying, on the same journey. You know what I'm saying? I want to get your journey to help other people.
Straight up. I appreciate what you're doing too, Charles. You're doing your thing. Got the interview. Maybe one day we're gonna get on the couch one day. We ain't gotta have a virtual couch. We actually get on the couch, sit down, and have us a Shannon Sharp interview. I tell you about all these motherfuckers in the industry.
We in Cedar's world right now, nigga.
Yo, straight up. Hey. No,
hey, I don't want to take too much of your time, man. I'm gonna jump right into it, bro. Like, for real though. Like, I know where you from, bro, but for the people that don't know, man, where are you from, bro? Like, where you get your chops from?
I probably get my chops from family and where I'm from. I'm from South, born and raised South Fort Worth, Texas. I didn't get out. I wasn't in the street growing up as a kid. I was on TV. My mama kept me. I grew up in the hood, right on Pulaski Street, not too far from, like 2 blocks from Hattie, Hattie block. So it was like my mama kept me out of the street, being around people, because like shit, even the funny guy, you know what I'm saying, can turn. You know, I've seen niggas that I beat up in elementary school. I was like, this nigga a killer now. So I was like, okay, but you know, it's I grew up inside the house. So I was in the house, baby. I barely went outside. I didn't go outside until I was a little older. But that's where I get all my shit from TV. You know what I'm saying? I get everything from TV.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, was you watching TV? Was you playing the game? What
that's all. Nah, hell no. I'm a '90s baby. We didn't get no games. We had to borrow them bitches. We had to borrow them bitches and hope. You know what I'm saying? Hope we wasn't on punishment shit. I used to have my cousin have. My uncle used to always find reasons for niggas on punishment so he can play the game. Yeah. The kids now are different now. Kids love to watch other niggas play. Back in the day, we had to watch niggas play just so we could play.
Yeah.
Like, kids don't want to play no more. Kids don't want to play games no more. They want to watch people. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
yeah. We wasn't enjoying watching. We was sitting there watching to play our time. We was mad.
Wait, and then being fake. Ooh, that was tight. ooh, what move you do that? And then hopefully they get nice and hand you the controller. Nigga, hell no. Hell
so,
no.
so with you being in the house, bro, like where your funny come from? Like, was you the funniest person in the house? Was you the funniest
I
person?
was a funny person at school. I was a funny person at school. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I was a risk taker in class. I didn't care. I wasn't trying to be the cool one. I was trying to be the funny one. So shit, I used to do anything. My first laugh was a fart, nigga. I was in second grade, nigga. That's when I realized I was funny, nigga. I thought I was embarrassed at first. They started laughing. I said, "Well, she made this to me." That's what it sounded like. That's what they don't sound like. It sounded like loud as fuck too. But that's why I realized I was funny. And then I ended up going to then we moved to the south side. When we moved to the south side, that's when I stayed indoors. But I was in school. I was always it's niggas to this day that tell me, nigga, you been funny since elementary. Because I had a different I was different from most. I mean, I was silly. I was all that shit. But
Right, right.
I used to write silly poems. I used to write silly, funny poems. I used to take shit that I used to watch shit I shouldn't be watching at my age. But I
Oh
used to
yeah,
come to
yeah,
school
yeah.
with that shit. Grown folks comedy. I talk about grown folks comedy in school. Nobody relates to this stupid
Yeah,
shit. I used to
yeah.
love Married with Children, nigga. Al
Mary.
Bundy, Al Bundy. I swear to God, nigga, I'm fucking 10 years old talking about not getting married and shit like that. That was crazy.
Hey, bro.
Nigga.
Hey, but this crazy. So you a '90s baby. Look, I'm an '80s baby. I was born in '86, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
all of them shows I grew up on, the ones you talking about. But
Right,
you want to know
right.
what show I could not stand, fam? Good
Yeah.
Times, bro.
Oh shit! Why you get me started? Let's get hold on an hour. Let's get
That's
into it
what,
because
but this
nigga, I
why
done,
I get it. I get into this a lot, bro. I get into this a lot. I could not stand Good Times because I was living that time, and that shit was not a good
it's
time, bro.
not a good time. Ain't nothing good about living the project, but I guess you got a father. You got a father in the house. You know,
Bro.
you got this.
Hey, shout out
But
to
I
my
didn't.
pops. He was out. My pops was out the house, bro. But he was out there. He was out there slaying that cat with the white suits on, nigga, like the all white suit.
Oh,
My daddy was one of them players with the hand. He had a hand behind his
yeah.
back.
Was your daddy in the house or was he out? Was he in the street?
Now he was out the house, but he was for the streets.
He was for the street. Oh, okay, my
Yeah,
daddy.
he was out the house, but he was there, but he was for the streets. Let me say that.
Yeah, I knew my daddy was all the time, but
Yeah,
we were just separate. But I always knew where he was at, and he knew where I was at. We just never we just didn't fuck with each other.
yeah.
He didn't fuck with me. My
Yeah,
dad didn't fuck with
yeah.
me at all. Hell
No,
no, hell no. And I was just talking on the phone to Corey about it. We were talking about my daddy. I was talking about that. He was like, "I bet your daddy's funny." I was like, "Bro." So other people think my daddy's funny. I ain't never. He ain't funny with me. He always, for one, he always lies with me, so that don't make him funny.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
allows he tried to be like the perfect daddy. Like nigga, you know how funny it be you tell the truth, but
Boy,
he don't
I
tell the
swear
truth.
to God.
He don't
My
tell the
dad be
truth.
like, you remember when I was there when you scored that touchdown, nigga? You ain't
Nigga,
never been there.
now you gotta, bro. This nigga, man, he swear I graduated high school because of him.
Huh?
Yeah, he swear I graduated high school because of him. Nah,
Yeah, dog. My dad.
yeah,
Shout out to
nah.
my dad though, man. My dad did his
Shout out to the pops that ain't shit.
thing. Hey
It,
man, but like for
the
real, man,
niggas better part.
being where you from, like what made you choose comedy though? Like you said, you was always the funniest, but what made you say I'm gonna step on stage with this shit?
It grew with time, but okay, so crazy. It grew with time, but at first, I just knew I wanted to be on television, and I just knew I wanted to be on television. I wanted to be like a comedic actor or just any type of actor. So I just love TV, but I always knew I was funny. I think when I got to like high school, all the pressure, everybody kept telling me to do comedy, but I've been, what I mean, I know I've always been funny, but I was like, let me just give it a shot and try it out. But one thing I did, the truth was I fell in love with comedy. I was deeply in love with it. I still am in love with comedy. But the problem was being with my situation. And you know what I'm saying, being in my family, being where I'm from, it's just, I didn't see a lot of positivity. So I didn't see a lot of positivity in me. So I knew I was good at being funny, but I didn't think I would be good at doing it professionally because I didn't think I
Yeah,
could be good at anything right. Like I didn't think I could do nothing right. So I
man.
just knew I was because I
Exactly.
thought I was funny because I was the opposite of seriousness. And seriousness is getting the job done, doing the right thing. And I would be funny, the opposite of it, because I'm fucking up. So I always
Yeah,
thought I'm funny because I'm a fuck up. And people laughing
yeah.
at me. But sometimes I knew I was funny, people was laughing with me. But
Just
I
like
said, damn,
that.
like the
Not to cut you off, like that show I
no, go
just did with,
ahead.
like that show I just did when you headline. I was funny because I was fucking up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Charles, you just gonna be on stage. Look, you remind me of me when I first started. I'm still having those
Yeah,
issues. But I used to, man, when I first got on, I will talk about that later. But like, so when I wanted to do comedy, I kind of knew I wanted to do it, but I was just scared. And I was just scared. I was scared to tell people I was going to do comedy because I said once I tell people I'm going to do comedy, they're not going to look at me the same. And I always felt
right.
like because I felt like they was only laughing, So now that I'm actually doing the right, I'm actually pursuing. So now when I make you laugh, oh, he's doing work, and now I
Yeah,
struggle with work, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fail because now failure's there. There wasn't no failure there at first because I wasn't a comedian.
yeah.
So I was just funny. So I was free. I was like a bird. You couldn't tell me shit. Nigga, I
I
could be
can
funny
relate.
anywhere.
I can relate.
But once I had to do comedy, I was like, fuck. Once I tell them I'm committed to comedy, next thing you know, I'm gonna be. So I was in college. In college, it was just crazy because I was like, what? I was an old nigga on campus. Because I didn't go to college, I was like 25. I had too many heartbreaks. I got
Yeah.
a high school, I got a high school nigga start fucking up, and I was like, let me go to college. My brother-in-law convinced me to go to college. So I'm like, I go to college. I'm
Yeah.
like 23.
Oh
I
yeah,
was the old
me.
nigga on campus. I was the old nigga on campus. But when I was there, it was just I attracted so many people because everybody fucked with me because I was playing like all the niggas in Houston, the basketball, like everybody in my dorm fucked with me, and I had a
Yeah.
car too. So
Yeah,
we they just
that'll definitely help, bro.
that'll help.
Walmart a
But,
motherfucker.
oh my god, nigga, Walmart stores, nigga, them Walmart stores. Oh my god, I remember we was driving these niggas one time to Walmart. These niggas talking all that shit about what they gonna steal and what they not gonna
Oh my
steal.
mom.
I'm in that bitch like y'all niggas should make sure y'all come over with my gas money. And this is when we were on the way there, and I got I had a good Falcon car, right in the hood. I call that bitch. It was old school. It was a Jeep. I called it. It was old school. Nigga always high side on. Like, nigga, the car drive slow. This old bullshit. After nigga get you where you need to go, and then we on our way to Walmart. I'm high side. They high side by my car. I'm like, man, this bitch can get up to 70. They say your bitch can't get up. Your car can't get up to 70 miles. I was like, shit, I'll show you. And I get that bitch like 50 pounds. And I left it up there. And they was like, nigga, this ain't going nowhere. And I was like, come on, Cecily. And ever since then, everybody in the whole college dorm would call my car Cecily. And they'd be like, where's
Man.
Cecily's at? We got to go get her out to the store.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, I'm in college, right? That's what happened in college. I'm doing bad now because I'm fucking up. Just fucking up. Because I'm just fucking up.
Bro, I can
And
relate.
I said, yeah, you just gotta do stand up comedy because that's one thing you've been successful at, is making people laugh. And that's what you know. What I mean, that's where all your connects come from. Because I never really had natural connects. I never really had somebody say, man, I want to be your friend because I like you, or I never had somebody say, I want to work with you because I like you. Even though I'm a good person, good dude, but everybody that I attracted came from my humor. And people
Yeah.
thought I was, yeah, so my funny brought friends around. So I was like, nigga, this is what you good at, just do it. Nigga, it was the most, because I felt like coming out and just saying I was going to be a comedian was just going to be like, I thought and that was the hardest part to me, to tell people. The first person I told was, that nigga named Anthony. Not Anthony, because I was looking for Anthony to tell him that. I was like, I want to tell my close friends that I want to do comedy. And I told him, I said, hey, look, I want to do comedy. And they don't know, I just got to crying for 3 hours because I was a secret to me. That was like a coming out of the
Bro,
closet moment.
bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We country cousins because I got that same type of testimony. You preaching.
I promise you,
Amen,
I'll tell
brother.
you,
No, for real.
no, it's tough, man. Comedy can be tough. So I said I was going to do comedy, and then next thing you know, I was like, how am I going to do it now? So I ended up going back to moving back to Fort Worth and ain't doing shit, ain't doing nothing. That's like I gotta go. And then Arlington Improv, I knew they was doing comedy open mic up there. I went one time. I was like, okay, next time I'm gonna come back up there.
And what year?
And
What year was this? Where you stopped and then you started back? Like how long? How long was that span? How long was that span?
I never did comedy at first, so to 2000, what is it from 2014. It was 2014,
That's
and
when
I
you
got on
started.
stage. Yeah, got on stage. I went on, did open mic. I signed up. I was nervous as fuck. I was hoping wasn't nobody gonna be there because I didn't want to. I was just nervous. Because the biggest thing people forget about comedy that it's you're still performing in front of people. Like
Yeah.
public speaking is the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing because it's like this has been proven. Like they said that people would rather die than speak in public.
Right.
So not only are we doing public speaking, we're making people laugh. So when you have a bad set or a bad day, it automatically gets tied to, oh, that nigga not funny. I might be funny. I just might not be good at talking to strangers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I might not be talking to strangers. So it comes to that point where like you gotta understand that you are facing one demon that you gotta get over, public speaking. You gotta get through public speaking because that's a
Yeah.
real thing. That's a real thing no matter what. And people think, oh, it's just comedy, you not funny. No, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me not being
Right.
funny. I just
Right.
don't know how to.
And
Yeah, preachers
I ain't
struggle with it. Politicians struggle with it. Everybody you can think of that do public speaking struggle with this problem. It's a phenomenon that's never gonna go nowhere. You have to keep getting that comfortability with strangers and understanding how to talk to your audience and how to talk and this and that. But when it's comedy, people miss that because all they know is that you make me laugh. And if you didn't connect with me to make me laugh, I'm gonna say you're not funny. But the reality is you
yeah.
didn't connect with me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, that's real. That's real. Cause
Like
like, and
absolutely.
I got the opposite. For sure, that's real. And I got the opposite, like experience my first time coming on. I invited everybody I knew. I'm like, everybody, right?
Woo!
Oh, we lit. We lit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would never do no shit like that. You crack, go ahead, crush
No,
on.
for real, my first time. But it went well for me though. Like, cause
Yeah,
you
it
know what I'm saying?
will. It will.
It went well, and I ended up getting booked my first time on stage. You know what I'm saying? My the like fourth, fifth time on stage. I didn't bomb until like my sixth time on stage. So
Damn.
yeah, and it was
Okay.
bro, and it was like those five times. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be rich. Like I'm gonna do, and then I had to start learning timing, and then I had to start learning storytelling. Then I had to start
Mm,
breaking down the jokes from the premise to the like. I had to start breaking it down like actually working. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like
mm-hmm.
like you said. I used to just get on stage, and be silly. You know what I'm saying? Like say what I just
That'll work.
but
That'll
now I'm
work.
starting to try to write jokes and recite jokes,
Mm,
rehearse jokes. So it's like a different beast when you start to try to take it professionally in my view. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, like what made you like shit like before comedy? What was you doing before comedy? Like right before you moved?
Oh, regular nigga shit. I still don't have no kids, so I was free.
Like what you
I
doing?
was fresh out of
You out
high
here
school, so
you out here
huh?
leaving candy under nieces and nephews pillows and
I'm
shit.
man, say
You out here being a favorite uncle. Nigga.
I was a favorite uncle, nigga. I'm the nigga that drank. I'm drink. Hey, nephew, what you doing with that? You don't know what you doing with that. Give me that bottle. So
Yeah,
I'm that uncle. But in reality, is like when I first got out of high school. When I first got out of high school, I just tried to get some money. And when I had got a job, I was like, fuck it, I'm making some money here. But then I was a virgin. I ain't never had a girlfriend, and I just wasn't ready for that. So when I got there, never like I remember we was just talking about daddy, fuck daddies earlier. My daddy ain't
yeah.
shit, so
Nah, shout out
I
to
done
the
have
man.
no, I done have no male experience. Right, the most experience I've had so far, the most experience that I had was JROTC because I was gonna go to the military. My plan was to go to the military, become awesome, but I just couldn't do shit. Right, so uh, I ended up going to Khan Academy because my grade, because I used to literally in high school smoke early in the morning. I'm this early. How far? Oh man, what you said? Oh yeah, shit. But yeah, he said, hey, I ain't moving. So I ended up, oh yeah, so I was gonna go to the military. I used to smoke a pound a day, and then I won't go. I skip first period, second period, and third period. I come in that bitch sharp with my motherfucking class A on because I took that shit serious. Because that's the only
Yeah,
thing that I felt. That was the only thing that I felt connected. Like I felt part of something, and I felt that's the only thing that gave me how like cause I didn't have it. I was always the last nigga. I was the goofy nigga. I was the nigga nobody took serious. I never got a chance to get a girlfriend. Nobody took me serious. So when I got in high school, I got position. I was the first sergeant nigga. I was like, oh, this position, I could be a leader. That's when I started getting wanting to get into politics because I was like, I wanted to be a congressman. I had wanted to be a house speaker. Like nigga, I had dreams. I didn't want to be president. I just want to be a house speaker because I saw how they treat Obama. When they treat Obama, I was like, nigga, I'll never be president, but I'll be a house
yeah,
speaker. So I had goals, but when I got in the real world, I started fucking up the first job. Nigga, my first night, I'm fucking up. I'm behind. I'm at Walmart. I'm stacked behind, you know. And my cousin who got me on the job, he's married to my cousin. I don't really know him like that, but that nigga ended up becoming an instant father figure. Cause the first thing I'm doing, I heard this nigga, my supervisor, talking shit about him. He ain't shit. Cause he loud. Why are you talking about in front of me?
yeah,
Loud. But he was like, this and that, I'm gonna fire this nigga. I'm gonna fire this nigga. Next thing you know, my cousin stood up for me, and he put himself in my shoes. That never happened before. And this big grown ass nigga who he got a baby, my cousin, he got a house, like he grown man and shit. And that nigga was like, nigga, I used to struggle like this when my first started. And then I immediately felt connected with another man. And I was like, okay, bet. And I drew on to him. And that nigga kind of brought me into manhood. Right after that, they was like, yeah, we gotta get your swag up. Because I had no swag.
yeah,
They said, because they was like, Gary, how the fuck is you funny when no, and you a virgin? I don't know. And then they was like, nigga, we gonna get sweat. So they got me right. They started getting in that. And then I had to lose my virginity about like 8 months later. But it just changed my life, you know what I'm saying? But then I got comfortable with it. But I wasn't going nowhere. Then I
yeah.
was having women problems. I was still staying with my mom. I had no future, but I was young. But I knew I wanted to do comedy. I knew it. I just knew I wanted to
Right.
be on somebody's stage, being somebody, you know what I'm saying? So uh, that's when my cousin, my brother, my new brother, was like, you need to go to college. Because he fucked with me heavily. He just got into the family. I was like, he was like, yo, you funny, you're a good dude. Let's go to college. And I went to college and then went to comedy. Then I came back and then I finally got on stage. I would never bring my family like you did, Charles, because
Yeah.
family was it showed too much of who I used to be, and I was getting away from that.
And
And I
that's
didn't
what
want my family, yeah, I didn't want my family to be there. I did not want my family to be there because, and I still feel that way about my family because I know my family, like, I'm the life of the party. Me and my cousin Corey, we're the life of the party in my family. So what we do is, like we're the life of the party, but getting into that I just kind of wanted fame because I saw how strangers attracted to me, and I was like, I want fans. I'd rather have fans over family because family gonna always be there. So I know
yeah.
people like get your support from your family and fuck this, and I
That's
love it.
that's a good logic. Because
Yeah.
they gonna always support big time, like for shit sure. They gonna always be
Yeah.
there. And you
And
wanna
one thing about family, they gonna show up. When you make it, they gonna show up and they're like, yeah, that's my cousin right there. He trying to get backstage. But that's just how all family is. You just gotta be prepared for that and understand that some people get really emotional. "Nigga, you never supported me. I don't give a fuck about that. Because I know how family is. Family is just like that. It's you're just gonna have those problems. Every family has it, especially if you black. Black families just like that. And it's not that they don't believe in it, it's that it
right.
just ain't shit. Families just ain't shit when it comes to other families. They treat strangers better. They treat
Yeah.
strangers better. And strangers will love you. Like, look how they treat Beyonce. Like, nigga, I tell people I got a show. Let me tell a family member I got a show. Nigga, you can't give me a comp. Who gonna be there? Ooh, shit, asking. And nigga, the day of the show, a family will blow your phone up. The day of the show, be like, who are gonna be there? Who gonna? But when Beyonce in town, they don't do none of that shit. They pay the high price. They pay. They get backstage. They
And
don't ask no questions. Nothing. because a fan will love you and support you better than your family. Your family will always be there. Fuck
So you,
family.
yeah, and so you say the family gonna be there regardless. Get you an M, get you an N instead of M, nigga. A fan instead of a
Yeah,
fan. Yeah, yeah.
get you a fan. Fans are loyal. Fans are loyal.
Nah,
Them, 'cause they don't know you. They don't know when you was in third grade. They don't know that your family don't never really succeed in nothing. They don't know that shit. They just think you the greatest thing. You know, they don't know that, but you know that, and you know that about your family. So kind of
right.
like, yeah,
And
I was
knowing
like on that.
and like get more into depth with what you just said, bro, because you just mentioned you wanted to be in the military. Like I was doing research, bro. You like I seen you protesting. You like you big on activism, nigga. I seen that, nigga. Hands up, don't shoot. Don't think I ain't see that. Shout out to that, man. Black Lives Matter.
Man, hey, that movement was
Hey,
crazy. You know, 2020 was crazy. That's why I was like, nigga, we cannot get Trump back in office. We cannot go through 2020 again. Fuck.
hey, but for real though, like I said, you got a lot of content about, you know what I'm saying, political based content, bro. Like I really be learning stuff from what you be saying. Like it ain't
You
like you just
do?
be, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't like you just was talking shit, and I was just this was back in the day, like this was, you know, a couple years ago, like during the pandemic.
Mm.
You was spitting facts like this motherfucker don't know what she doing, and this nigga he was the head of the military, but he doing this. Like I'm like, damn, this nigga got the motherfucking Snapple facts. Like you had a teleprompter in front of you, nigga. So I'm like,
Man,
so but how
it's,
did you get interested into politics like that, bro?
like I said, when I was in RP, like, well, I kind of was into politics because I used to watch Grown Up Comedy, and I knew who George Carlin was, and I knew people like him, and I kind of knew like Chris Rock. I was listening to the shit like that. So I kind of one thing about me, because I grew up in television, I couldn't go to school and learn because I just didn't understand how. I didn't know how to learn, on the South Side forward. I just don't. I mean, I just didn't understand it. But when I watch a movie or when I listen to a stand-up comic, and like stand-up comic like Chris, like back in the day when they telling a joke and the audience is going crazy, and I'm laughing a little bit because it's funny, but I'm like, why is that so funny? I'll do research on it and I'll find out what it is, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll ask questions. Back in the day we didn't have computers. So I used to
Yeah,
ask my mom and them. I used to ask my mama, what's this? What's that? You know, so my mom didn't know all the answers, but I was always curious because I seen it on television. So
right.
I didn't get into politics because I got into grown up political comedy. So that's when I liked the politics. But when I got in ROTC, when I showed leadership, I said, damn, I could be one of the niggas that they talking about because I always have, I've always had a love for people. I've always had a love for people. Like sometimes God put certain people, like you who you are, and it sucks too. When you for the people, it sucks, especially you try to have a personal life. I'm glad I'm able to. I'm not out there now. I'm not a leader right now. Like you know what I'm saying? Because especially right now, leaders right now, they don't get no sleep. Like right now, this issue, the situation in Wisconsin that's happening right now with the Supreme Court, like niggas don't even live in Wisconsin, but niggas out there
Yeah,
trying to help out niggas out
yeah.
here trying to help the people in Wisconsin because this nigga Elon Musk is literally buying an election. We gave niggas we gave $3 million away yesterday. This nigga's crazy.
See, that's what I'm
But
saying.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like people need to know these type of things. Like, and for you, like you to just be to yourself, like to have this information is key for a lot of people,
key.
bro. Like for real.
It's key. It's key because the thing is we're in the time where we always have been the time where bad guys don't sell no more. You can't say the bad thing. No, like it's you can't say the bad thing. Like everything is good. So people will turn evil into good. I'm doing it for a good cause. Like niggas can't never sell. Like Donald Trump can't say what he really want to do, right? Cause he'll
Yeah,
lose. You know what I'm saying? But so all he do is distract us with the Mexicans, the illegals, and the black people, right? And that's what he distracts us with. He distracts people with because because every time you hear him, they talking about
and
them.
it's crazy
Yeah.
that you're saying this because, bro, before the election, we was at the Arlington Improv. You was trying to warn niggas. You was sending out a smoke signal, nigga, from the
Oh,
microphone. Nigga. Hey, this nigga
but
finna do this, y'all.
but I was bullshit because I swear to God I didn't think he'd win. So I was just bullshit at the time because I didn't think he'd win. But I saw that the election was getting real intense, and I saw that it was making it like a black thing. Because they was like, black people gotta get out of the vote. We gotta make this change. So I was like, okay, cool. So I felt I could do my part like I did in 2020 after in that fucking hot ass sun after marching and shit. I don't know why
Hey
the fuck
man,
I was out there.
I'm not, bro. I really looked at it like, bro. When I seen that shit, the arms of the angel music came on. I'm like, my dog really. In the arms of the angel.
I was in Kumbaya with the white folks, with the gay folks. We was all Kumbaya like a bitch. I was in there, nigga, with everybody. We was in that bitch for George Floyd,
Yo,
for George
and I
Floyd.
and I
And
and I like your equal opportunity camera work. You got the white people too. Shout out to them. They was out there, the
man,
allies.
white people have always been the allies. The thing is, white people have like I wouldn't say subconsciously, but like generation, like you know how they got generation curses. White people go through generation curses where they they're the truth is they're owed a lot of shit. They never got a chance to get what they they talk about black folks being reparations. White folks when they were first founded in Europe, they were slaves. Like black folks, we were free. They brought us over here to make us slaves. White people been since they've been here, they've been slaves.
So they
And
hurt people, hurt people.
yeah, hurt people, but people don't know that. And the thing is, I didn't know this shit till I had to grow up and had to research this shit. We have the internet now, and then you find out that white people were the first slaves, and then that's how they. So they don't believe in equality because they think equality means somebody has to lose something. So they don't know how to actually disperse equality. They don't believe in it. So they gotta justify it, right? Because you can't just say, "Hey, this nigga ain't shit." You gotta justify it, and in order to justify it, you have to say, "Them people are bad. Them people are wrong." But the really, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm taking from them. They don't deserve it. That's stupid.
No,
But
I
that's
get
where they come from. That's where
no,
they come from. So I love my white people. But the
me
thing
too.
is,
Shout out to
well,
them.
that's when I learned about this election because this election I was trying to school us, and I found out they are the ones who are laxated. They don't really know a lot of shit about themselves. They don't know white people do not know white history,
All right,
and
shout
it's
out.
crazy. They do not know their own history. They don't know where they come from, and they don't realize that nigga this nigga's gonna take you back to a place. Make America great again. MAGA means make America great again for elite, rich white people not regular white people. But they think they could get it. No, they for regular white people. We the same. We the same now. We the same. And then but it's all about us versus the oligarchs. And it's always been that way. But white people never
Right.
understood that it was them versus the oligarchs. And then when they came over here, same situation. Like we were cool when they
See,
came over here.
like I'm from St. Louis, and part of my audience ain't gonna know what oligarch is. Explain.
Right, right. Exactly, exactly. See shit like that. See, that's another thing. I'm trying to change the language because I was always struggling with that shit too. So I'm trying to change the language to relate to people because at the end of the day, this
No,
is not our language. It's not our
right.
language.
No,
So
but that's the reason why I started it off by saying you can learn stuff by just listening to you. Like with the videos that I was watching, I learned shit from that was going on back then that I didn't even know. Like that shit just went over my head. I'm like, oh shit, they was doing that.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit,
we
that was
don't think
going on.
we don't
Right,
never think stuff is connected. Yeah.
right. To get back to the funny, my dog. Like,
Let's get back to the money because that's I do it all day. Don't do this. I hate it.
yeah,
I hate it, bro. This shit. Let's
cause
go.
like,
Let's go. Yes, it's an open mic right in there. You go in and you trying to get on list. Oh no, go on in. It's free. It's free, man. Free 99. Yeah. Uh,
right.
yeah.
So name some of your influences, bro. Like, who influenced you to do this?
Like I said, to do comedy, like I said, I think I've always been for the people. So when I made people laugh, I knew I've always liked to doing comedy. Because the first person that ever made me laugh was a woman, and and that woman I ended up having my crush with. That was my first crush, and my mom would always say, "Oh my God, he loved him for Whoopi Goldberg," and I fucking love Whoopi Goldberg because I seen her in Jumpin' Jack Flash, I seen her in Ghost, and then I seen not the Color Purple. When I saw the Color Purple, I
Man,
was traumatized. I
I
was
was gonna let you
traumatized. I
finish.
said,
I was gonna let you finish your thought.
I said this can't be the woman that I've been laughing at my whole life. They fucked her up because she do not look like. Oh, they fucked her up in Color Purple. They made her look like Steven Spielberg need his ass kicked up.
She
But
definitely.
yeah, Yeah, man. But she was. I love Whoopi Goldberg. She was funny. She made me laugh, and I was like, I want to do comedy. I want to do comedy because I used to watch. Cause my mom used to throw me in front of TV and let the TVs be my babysitter. And I used to watch a lot of movies, and then she had no my mom. I used to watch horror movies, and that's why I was watching a lot. But then I saw it for the first time, and it fucked me up. So my mom was like, "You ain't watching no more of the scary movies because I be
Yeah,
having
that
nightmares."
clown came out that laundry basket in that bathroom.
Say,
I was
say,
too, nigga.
I ain't see it since I was nigga. Say, I ain't seen the sense. They
Hey,
all float. That he said they all float.
but yeah, that's how it kind of was for me though. Like I was forbidden, but I was kind of forbidden to watch certain things. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm,
my mom would she would have certain things on in the background that I would hear. And I heard at eight, like 8, 9, whenever they start telling you, like asking you, like what you want to be when you grow up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a cop, a fireman, I don't know. I went home and she was watching Eddie Murphy Delirious, bro. Like this is exactly how it happened. And I snuck downstairs. She was watching. She had a car party. I snuck downstairs, watched it, like watched a little clip of it, and I ran upstairs. I'm like, Mama, I know what I want to be when I grow up. She was like, What? I said, a comedian, because he said this is what he said. What made me say? He said, a black lady couldn't perform in the. You have you ever seen Delirious? I'm pretty sure you have.
yeah,
You
I
know.
think the orange, right? The orange,
Yeah, he
orange.
was like the black
Was
lady
it peach orange?
couldn't perform there, and he was like, I'm a 22-year-old black man getting paid to hold my dick and tell jokes or something like that. So I'm like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
you can like. I remember as a kid,
He
like,
was
damn, I can do that.
22. That nigga was 22.
Yeah, a
You know
female.
Eddie, like Eddie definitely like up there with my yeah. Eddie definitely could change. You know, I could see Eddie Murphy, but that definitely was a black. That's a nigga story. It don't get no blacker than that. They was playing cards where Eddie Murphy playing. Okay,
Playing cards with
and,
Eddie Bullock, like no
and you
cap.
come up and tell your mama
And
your
it was
dream.
it was a dubbed over tape, so it had Eddie Murphy and car wash on it. So it was two.
Hey, them
Motherfucker,
motherfuckers, them
motherfucker.
bitches, them take me 12 hours long. They done put my nigga. We done put
hey,
8 movies on them bitches. They done put
hey,
eight
no
movies. You
cap.
know, they done wrote on there. They done wrote on there. Money talks. Rush hour. Money talks. Rush hour. Def Comedy Jam Value 2. How you get that?
The whole value, the whole
The
thing.
whole value, and then at the bottom, OJ Chase. The OJ Chase, nigga.
Oh shit!
Bro,
But
we had
that's
the
how it
listen.
happened though. But I
We
can
had the
remember.
OJ Chase. We had the OJ Chase. I think the last thing we ever recorded was the Obama inauguration. That's the last time we had a VHS. The Obama inauguration. That's the last time we had a VHS and we recorded.
Oh my god! Oh
Oh,
boy!
wait,
Hey,
look,
this nigga is crazy, y'all. Man, shout out to him, man.
bro.
But no, that's how it
Yeah.
happened for me, bro. Like I literally, and I didn't step on stage. So I was 31, bro. Like it was like, yeah, I was. It went from because, like you said, those feelings, like damn, and I can't do this. Nigga selling out. I can't do. But then it was like shit. It was like on some Clarissa Shield shit, some fire inside shit. Like I had to do what I had to do. But yeah, that's exactly what made me
Yeah, the
like.
fire was with me too. The fire I had to because I couldn't sleep until I tried it to see if I could I couldn't sleep till I tried it. And then when I got on there, I was missing the connect. And then when I was missing that connect, it was kind of like so. Man, my journey like when I first started, it was kind of like just before COVID, and this is my personal opinion. Like this don't have there's nobody else experience. I don't give a fuck. You don't have to agree with me. But post COVID, with the stand up era, I can't talk about the internet because I know that's when the beef started. The internet and stand up and COVID, right? But post COVID, we saw a lot of people getting into the stand up comedy, like Corey Cherry, he's post COVID, like Vanny, she's post COVID. A lot of these comics are post COVID.
Peace.
Some
All
of
of them. Shout
them,
out. Hold on. Can we get some
yeah,
can we get some claps for them two names? Corey Cherry,
yeah,
Kennedy, Wizard.
say, bro,
All of dogs, man.
where's out all of these are some young niggas, and I'm so proud to be around them. Because when I first started, it was I had the old niggas in the game, but I was a loner, and I was a loner. And I remember when I first, oh yeah, so like when I like around that week, I was so happy I did it, and then I started getting more into comics, and I started watching more interviews. So I watched this one that famous interview, the one Chris Rock got. His ass that went viral years later after the Will Smith slap.
Yeah,
That had pissed me off too, but after the fact that but not just I don't look at just I look at the whole interview with him and Ricky. It was him, Ricky, Germaine, him. I can remember his name. Him, Ricky, Jerry Seinfeld, and Louis C.K. That's
yeah,
when Louis C.K. was saying nigga a lot,
yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah,
Jerry Seinfeld was like I can't say that, and then
yeah,
Chris Rock was
yeah.
just standing there, and it was on Chris Rock ass. But
Mm-hmm.
that interview that interview. Jerry Seinfeld said some shit, bro. That just and I knew it because I'm for the people ass nigga. I had work. Would that
Yeah,
work?
yeah, we good.
That was Corey that called me. That was
Oh no.
Corey that called me. Probably that Corey. So no, watch the interview and Jerry Seinfeld said something that was captivating me back. That nigga called me back like I owe him money. I'm like, hey, nigga, call me back. Call me
Like I'm
twice
outside,
now.
nigga. Like y'all supposed to be
Yeah,
going somewhere.
I don't know. I thought I was gonna be a big laugh. I know he's gonna pull up. I think he's trying to. Cause we got this show Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah,
We got this show Wednesday. I think he's trying to. I told him I was gonna hand out the flyers to
yeah. We
promote the
definitely,
show.
yeah, we
But
definitely
Jerry
pulling up.
Seinfeld.
Addis, hold on, we gotta promote that. So I was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say that.
Wednesday. Addison Improv. That was gonna be my closer. Addison Improv Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Corey Cherry's headlining. He has allowed me to feature. This is the first time I'm ever featuring for any comic, and I will be
Shout out to
featured for
Corey
comic.
Perry.
Shut up. That nigga believes in me. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have them type of niggas around your corner. Cause like I'm bitch was I was still like this was before I was married, this was before I got in driving trucks, making money. It was like on some other shit. But like Jerry Seinfeld, let me get out the way.
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah, yeah,
Seinfeld
yeah. We
said,
gonna get back to that show at the end.
yeah.
I just had to plug
No,
that
no,
real
no,
quick.
you're right, you're right. I said, Jerry Seinfeld said, when I first got into comedy, I knew I wanted to be those guys. Because if I could be those guys, I don't give a fuck about being great. It's going to come. And he was like, I just want to be them. Because, bro, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you straight, you straight.
Bro, there's nothing like comedians, bro. Like, bro, there's nothing like us. Because for one, we're the most honest people out there. So we don't. There's not a lot of fake shit. So
Yeah,
we say it straight. You know what I'm saying? And when we get on stage, everything is it's just something about comedians. You know what I'm saying? It's just a family base. It's like we're all
yeah,
family. It's like military niggas that be in. It's like niggas that's in the military. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Battle buddies.
And
Battle buddies. Like
I grew up in sports, so I definitely feel that family vibe. It's definitely like, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
like a family dynamic, definitely for sure.
Right, but I never really got a chance. So like Ronnie B, yeah, I don't even know his name, Ronnie B. He was hot in Fort Worth at the time. He just moved. He had so many kids. Damn, how much time we got? Nigga, damn, we got a lot
No,
of.
shit. My fault.
Cause
We got about 15
look,
more minutes, bro. We gonna wrap it up, man.
okay, okay, cause
I got a couple more questions.
uh,
We can double back, bro.
yeah, we
This
gotta double back. We gotta run this back. We gotta run this bag a part two or something. Cause
no
nigga, I
for
got so many stories.
sure.
I got so many. Cause like comedy, it has been an exciting journey because of because I'm pretty sure I feel like my stand-up comedy career is like I feel like it should be told because like a lot of people can relate to like the imposter syndrome that you felt
And that,
going into all that shit. And it's like going into like the goddamn because we was I mean Ronnie B believed in me. I remember I didn't think no nigga thought I was funny. I think Ronnie B put me on the show. He gonna tell you I'm outside the club. He didn't show up. His cousin, this when I met Dexter and his brother for the first time. And he was like, he's funny in the bed. I'm like, who, me? Where do you see me from? So I'm like, hell yeah. So I love Randy B. I've been loving Randy B since day one.
and,
And
and not to cut you off, you
no,
did
go
that for
ahead.
me. You did that for me. Shit, yeah. But no, but until he come back,
Go ahead,
okay.
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, it's all
Go
good.
ahead.
But
You said
no,
what?
dog, like my
No,
first
I'm done,
time.
man. Hang on, come back.
I don't know if you remember my first time meeting you, but when I did my set, you know what I'm saying, coming from St. Louis, because I came from St. Louis in 2019, and my next week I jumped on stage, and you was just like, bro, that joke you said about so and so, like you gave me that energy that you talking about. So you know what I'm saying. I appreciate you, my dog. Like real talk.
Oh man, I love people, man. I love people, and I love people that get up and do what other people can't do.
Yeah.
Cause I got a funny homeboy. This nigga's hilarious. I remember I was fucking his sister before I met him, and when I was and nigga, when I tell you this bitch is annoying, right? I'm at her house, she won't give me no pussy, and I just didn't like her, but I didn't want to tell her I didn't like her no more. But I just want, so I'm sitting there bored. She's boring. Her personality is just, I think it's better now, but back in the day, she was terrible. So I'm sitting in her
So
room.
you gave her a grade from then to now. You gave her
Nigga, I'm sitting up in her room and I'm bored. And then her brother come out there on he was funny, he was naturally funny, bro. He was like, nigga want a beer, nigga? I was like, oh hell you want a beer? We went downstairs, nigga. Went downstairs, nigga, we started talking about hoes.
and
And
his and his
this
sister went
nigga
up. And
he don't give a fuck. We was in the club. One time we was in the club, we drunk in a bitch. I'm in the club, I'm in the car, Calvin next to me, he drunk. Drunk nigga to the truth. Calvin's gonna say, hey look, I know you ain't with Shakita no more. I just wanna know if I can get with her. And then I'm in the back, I'm like, really? I was like, okay, and her brother in the back. Now we cool now. We done became friends. This nigga, he funny the bitch. He drunk in the hoe. He say, nigga, what kind of hoe ass shit is that? You trying to get with him and he still fucking her. Yeah, I ain't never told y'all. I don't know where you get this from. I never told him I was fucking his sister. But he just crazy like that.
yeah, nah, that's
But the
funny.
nigga is hilarious. Tell me why this funny nigga looked me in my eye and was like, I can never do what you do. I was like, really? You funny. He's like, I could never get on there. So that's why I always have respect for people that get on there and do that crap. Because one, you brave as fuck. Because it's not karaoke. It ain't karaoke. Even though people love karaoke, and that's not public speaking because the words are already there. You just
Yeah,
sing them. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And it's your song, you know it. But like, nigga, this is not like karaoke. You're in front of strangers trying to make their day better. That's crazy, nigga. That's crazy pressure for
yeah.
a regular nigga that ain't got a college degree. That's a lot of pressure.
For a
That's a
nigga
lot of
that
pressure.
light bill came today.
Nigga, you don't realize how struggle we struggle. We coming up with struggle, nigga. Our lights cut off. Well, cut off, nigga. We on this trying to make y'all laugh. You know what I'm saying? We the real heroes. We are the real heroes.
For shit, sure.
We
For
the
shit,
real
sure.
heroes. Like nigga, ain't shit funny. Ain't
Right.
shit funny. But
So,
you gotta
hey,
realize
so
I'm funny, but ain't shit funny when I get on. Now I gotta come do my job. I gotta do a job.
yeah, yeah, and that's something I had to learn the hard way too, bro. Like, had to fight through what's going on around me to still get my creativity out. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm,
another part of being a professional. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be on stage with your move. You got to be on stage with your set. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you gotta work. You gotta work, and that's some of that stuff I'm learning too. And another thing about comedy too. There's a dude named D Smooth, cat. You know D Smooth, young cat, right?
D Smooth,
I said
another one. Can we get hand claps for D Smooth?
D Smooth, right? These are all
Yeah,
post-COVID comedians too.
yeah, for sure.
Post-COVID. It's just something about the post-COVID comedians. It's just like them old niggas. They stuck in their old ways, and they not gonna. You know what I'm talking about? Them old niggas. They don't want to move. They don't want to move. They stepping. Get the little truck. They do be doing it. Hey, them old niggas be doing. They be trying to get pussy. These niggas, that's why they don't go nowhere. But I like. This is talking about the young comics. They hungrier. They hungry, and they're humble. They humble as fuck. And D Smooth, I told D Smooth one time. I said, bro, I said, D Smooth. I envy you because you go on stage, you free. I feel like he free. People say I'm free when I'm on stage, but they don't realize
Boy, y'all niggas be
I'm.
free, bro.
You think I'll be free?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hey, bro. Especially if some catch your eye, boy. If somebody say the wrong, that's what you remember when you was talking. you didn't even have a set. The set I was talking about, you didn't even have a set about Donald Trump or the election. You can't even talk about some other shit. Somebody said something to you before you got on stage, and you just went
Oh, was
free.
that election night? Was that election night?
Yeah,
That's when Vandy got into it with old boy, right?
yeah.
We gotta have a part two. We gotta have a part
We
two. We
gotta
gotta have
have
a
a
part two.
part two,
We gotta
dog.
have a part two. We gotta have a part two, man. Nigga,
Hey,
that
but
night
hey,
I
but
was
before we get, hey,
losing it.
we got 10 more minutes before we get out of here. I just got two more serious questions we can talk
Go
about.
ahead.
What's some of your goals in 2025, bro?
My
Your
goals in
comedy goals.
2025. Okay, this my goals in 2025. Actually, work on a half hour. Get my half. Just get a half hour going. And when I have my half hour going, just because I feel like all my bro, I ain't gonna not to be that type of nigga, but all my jokes, my shit, I'm so fucking funny, bro.
Bro,
Like
you hilarious.
a lot of my shit, I keep them. Like when I get laughs, a lot of times I feel like they can't grow it. People, man, when I first started in comedy, niggas tell me all the time, like, your joke's funny, you just not funny. We gotta do that part too. But like I
Yeah,
wasn't funny, but I was funny. But my jokes were hilarious because I'm a fucking thinker, and I used to write
yeah,
poetry when I was
yeah,
younger. So I would connect premises, punchline, and I would know what makes something funny. That's why I used to always be tagging a joke up easy because I'm an animated person. So yeah, man, I don't want to keep talking about all this, but yeah, but yeah, when I do comedy, man, my whole plan is to do an hour where my jokes get. Cause I know my jokes Cause cause usually I always, I feel like there's more to it. So we just gonna, a lot of shit I'm gonna just keep working on it and then try to grow it with my personality and then my voice and because it's all about me and I'm trying to sell more of me than that.
yeah,
Cause like, bro, I used to always, like when I first started, my jokes would be funnier than me. And
yeah,
that's the problem.
yeah. That
I used to,
I think
I
that's
used
where
to
I was at
always
too, man. That's where I was
But
at too.
when I went to LA the first time, and Tiffany Haddish, before Tiffany Haddish, and she was
Yeah,
hosting,
yeah.
nigga, when I bombed, nigga, and let me say something about LA. If you bomb in LA, you a trash ass comic. That's how
What?
bad I was. That's how bad I was. When I tell you, I was looking down, and I was seeing the lady. What she was like this. Come on, come on, I'm gonna laugh. Just give me something. I may laugh. Just give me
Put it right
something.
here on my
Just,
chin.
just give me something. I couldn't give them nothing. I was so unfunny because I was not myself. I
Yeah,
wasn't myself. I was just standing there like this, and I couldn't give them nothing because LA, I felt was so much pressure because I looked up to all the comedians that was on the wall,
yeah,
and they fuck with me. I was in LA, and I was like, I'm way bigger than me. And instead of me realizing, nigga, you're supposed to be here. Chill out, have fun. But I was allowing that moment to take over me, and I was there, and I bombed really bad. But ever since then, like, and I remember that, like, if I'm not me, I flop. It flops, man. So I'm working on like growing my shit. Cause my material, it's good. Sometimes it needs work. Sometimes I say a bad joke. Don't get serious. I tell a bad joke. I done had plenty of bad jokes. But
yeah.
most of my shit is so good it needs to grow. But sometimes when I feel like it's funny, I don't know. I get scared. I get
So who?
I just,
Hell yeah. So who are some of the comedians that you see, bro? When you see them on stage, like it's a couple of like y'all like do it for me. Like that you be like, man, I gotta go home and write something, bro. Like, God damn, he just killed that shit. Who are some of them people?
in DFW.
Yeah. Or whoever. Wherever.
Oh, I probably I don't never put myself. I don't never try to. Okay, professional comedians are professional people for a reason. So I would say a lot of professional comedians are making my stand up. Locally, man, I would say people like Black Ron. That nigga right there.
Yeah.
That nigga right there. Something. That's why that nigga some work. Nigga, that nigga something serious.
Yeah.
Something
He a bar
serious. I
he a
remember,
bar
boy.
Black Ron, bro.
Black Ron, Dexter Givens, because when I got in the game, Dexter got caught. But what happened with me and Dexter ended up becoming like personal friends more
Yeah.
than like, you know what I'm saying? Because like me and Corey are personal friends now, but we didn't start off as personal friends. We started off as comedians looking out for each other, trying to do this, working on this, adding this and the other shit. But when I got with Dexter, we end up because like we end up just because he was selling insurance at the improv, and I was like, let me get some insurance, and then I called him one day, and then we were chopping the phone because I didn't know shit about insurance. I just wanted him to get life insurance. And I ended up talking to Dexter, man. Dexter ended up getting cool. He's like, man, you funny, Gary. I was like, I know I'm funny. He's like, shit, what's up with you on stage? I was like, I don't fucking know. But but the issue with being on stage is like an imposter syndrome, bro. It was like I'm not supposed to be here because now it's a job, and I fail at every job. You ask me how a truck drives it, what the fuck I'm at? Do you see a truck behind me, nigga? That bitch come on bricks. I can't, bro, I cannot keep a steady. I can't keep nothing. But the only thing I'm good at is the connection I have with people, the smile, and the laugh. Like I make people laugh, but that's all I've really ever been good at. But now, once it became a job, I was like, look, it's a job, but it's not a job. It's just, but it was just like it was room for me to fail because at first because if I tell a bad joke in 12th and 11th grade, nigga, you
Yeah.
not gonna be like, okay, you not, but if me as a comedian say something that flops, it's just. So I didn't want to lose that. That was my baby. Comedy has always been my baby. I didn't want to lose it.
Yeah,
And that's why it's always been a secret. So I've had that secret if I wanted to do comedy since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, because
I feel
probably
that.
Whoopi Goldberg. Since Whoopi Goldberg,
And
and I've always been.
my first crush was Mia X, bro. I wanted I wanted to
Me
be like,
X.
nigga. I
Wait, I
wanted to
thought
be
you
big
talking
as
about.
Mama Mia, nigga. I wanted somebody to shoot out the
Hell
goddamn
no. You
window.
want nigga, you want a bitch taking pistol with you. That's what you want a bitch taking pistol with you. That's what you want. Give me that dick, boy, and beat you with a.
Hey,
You want a bitch taking pistol with
you
you.
see how she be whipping up that macaroni?
Look at the Hey, god damn.
No
I
cap.
said, okay.
That was my little crush, man. Give it up for Mia X, man. Shout out to Mia X, man.
I mean, we all got it. We all got them ones. We all
My
got them
my
ones.
my sister used to play that ghetto dope all the time. I used to hear her voice. I used to be like, yeah, I like her.
That's
No, but for
crazy.
real, before we get out of here, man, shout out to you, man. I really appreciate you, dog. Like for real, man. Like I appreciate you pulling up because y'all see him right now downtown Fort Worth. He doing his thing. He out working right now, working these jokes out right now.
I'm trying to see what I'm. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of white people in here today, so I probably talk about Trump. It's just, every time I see white people, I gotta tell them about themselves. I gotta tell them about themselves. So I'm
Yeah,
trying not to get into that. I'm trying not to do politics. I'm trying to talk about my wife and my goddamn money issue, being broke. But that's gonna always
yeah.
lead to white people.
But yeah, before we get out of here, bro, tell the people where they can find you, bro. You funny as hell, hilarious. Gary Nettles Jr., where we can find you, bro.
You can find me on Instagram. Gary got funny. You can find me on that. I had that's where I'm putting content. Like I said, y'all, I don't do all the content. Like I never was introduced to that. I was introduced to stand up comedy first. So I do videos. I do videos. My wife be trying to let me do videos, and I'm funny on that motherfucker. I'm still funny on my shit. But you can follow me on there because I post shows on there where you can see me live because I'm a fool live. So
For
follow me
sure.
on Gary Got Funny, Instagram, Facebook, the government name. You know Facebook.
Right. And
That's
what you
how
got coming up?
that's.
What you got coming up next?
I got a show Wednesday. I'm going to Houston the month after next, and so far that's the only thing that's close. The other shit later on down the line, like
Uh,
summer.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's okay. Addison Improv this Wednesday.
this Wednesday. This
Yeah,
Wednesday. If something new come up, shit, I'll holler let y'all know.
yeah, yeah. Corey Cherry headliner. Shout out my dog, Corey Cherry, man. Do
That
your thing.
yeah, that little young nigga right there, raw. It's some nigga that I tell my dad, bro. Dallas Fort Worth comedy, the urban scene, so it get overlooked so
Man,
much.
for sure,
It get
bro.
overlooked so much,
And that's
and
why
it
I'm trying to,
shouldn't.
and that's why I'm trying to highlight y'all, bro. Cause like I told, like we was just at the tap in Tuesday. I had to tell, damn Corey, that bro, you my dog, bro. I'm a fan. Like, yeah, I know I
Yeah.
could call you and get some advice, but like you funny. Like I would pay a ticket to see your comedy. You that funny. So that's I feel you, bro. Like definitely underrated, bro. Like real talk.
A lot of us are man. It's coming up. Dallas Fort Worth gonna get that shine that nobody expect. It's gonna when it happens, it's gonna fuck people head up. Like them niggas, there's that many funny niggas in Dallas. It's the time is gonna come. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I don't hang around unfunny niggas. Not just like I'm bouging or like that. It's just the niggas that I hang around are really hilarious,
Yeah,
and we make each other better. We make each other better. You know what I'm saying?
nah, for shit, sure, man. But
Ain't
give it
nothing
up.
like comedy family.
Nah, for shit, sure, bro. I appreciate y'all being,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, pointing me in the right direction and accepting me with open arms, bro. Like it's real love, bro. Real
Yeah.
talk.
Oh, for
But
sure,
bro, I
man. That's what I'm
appreciate.
saying. How that click shit. Yeah, that shit. That shit. Oh, that shit be like, ain't nothing. Let me throw that out there. Ain't nothing clicking Dallas Fort Worth. That shit in Austin. That shit is in Atlanta. We're open here. I don't know if it's. The thing is, you see us a group of niggas, come speak. You ain't got to just don't be weird. Just don't be weird because we're comedians. You gotta realize we're still people. Just hey, what's going on? I'm new at comedy. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, we gonna let you know. We not no hoe ass. We not hoe ass niggas. We not like that. We don't. We not like the niggas in Brooklyn or New York. I got stories out there with niggas in New York. Like we not clicked up like that. We're open. You can come here with family. If you're new at comedy and you're struggling with it, you're trying to get advice. Come on out. Talk to comedians and just give us a shot. We friendly people. We open people. We talk to
Nah,
strangers for a living. Get the fuck out of here. You don't think we want to talk to you?
but yeah, man. But
Stop
yeah,
being weird, y'all. Stop being weird. Just come introduce yourself. Hey, what's going on? Be like, hey, what's happening? What's going on? Shit. No
yeah,
shit, nothing. We
nah,
regular people.
that's definitely how y'all did me, man. Like you
Yeah,
actually you let it be known like I fuck with you, bro. So definitely every time I
yeah.
come in, I gotta dap you up, bro. Like real talk.
For sure, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I appreciate you, Doug. I appreciate you. Episode number
Yes,
2,
sir.
Gary Nettles, part
We gotta
one.
work on part two, cause nigga, we
Yeah,
talk, so we talk
yeah.
like motherfuckers.
Gary Nettles, part one, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. God bless you,
Yes,
bro.
sir. God bless you too, man.
Yeah, yeah. I see
So
you
let me try to
tomorrow,
get
bro.
on this list.
Yeah, I pull
I
up.
bet. Let me see what I'm on this list.
Yeah, nah, I got you, bro. I pull up tomorrow, bro. At the where is that?
Hey,
At
pull up
the
at Arlington. Yeah, pull
yeah,
up at Arlington tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. I'll be there. Love, bro.